After spending 3 amazing days in Udupi, now it is time to go back. While coming here, we took the route via Sakleshpur, Sree Ghat, Bangalore. But this time, I wanted to go back via Agumbe Ghat. But is it safe to drive through Agumbe during heavy rain? In this episode, we shall explore that.
But it seems my mother doesn't want to go. Tuma jabe na? It's almost 10 and we want to stop by Latha Hotel to have our breakfast. So it's a little late. No one was ready to leave. This was such a blissful place. Anyway, I'll definitely come back again. Okay, so we stopped by the Latha Hotel, our favorite restaurant, for having breakfast. And if you are staying near Padukere beach or if you are driving towards 𝕊𝕐𝕚, I would strongly recommend you should stop by Latha restaurant and have South Indian breakfast. The food is awesome, but you should come early. Right now it's 10:30, so there were a number of items, there are famous items missing. But anyway, we had a good time. And now we shall go straight towards Bangalore through Agumbe. But before that, I need to fuel my car. So let's go and find out a fuel station. So I have already filled my tank. And now we are going towards Agumbe. Hopefully we should be able to cross it before 1 p.m. After that there is rain forecast, but so far the day is really bright and sunny. So now we are taking diversion from NH66 and I am supposed to drive on this road for next 22 kilometers. Which way? This way, that way, this way, that way, this way, that way, this way, that way. Cholo, bhai, cholo. Previously we were driving on 𝕊𝕐𝕚𝕚𝕦𝕣 road. That was quite good, very well laid. And now we took a diversion on 𝕊𝕚𝕚𝕚 road. This one is also okayish kind of road, not bad, but not as good as the 𝕊𝕐𝕚 road. Not much traffic.
की चादर ओढ़े आसमां में उड़ ले आजा चल.
The road is a little narrow here, so you need to drive a bit carefully, but it is so green, especially after monsoon. This is absolutely fabulous.
मंजिलों की छोड़ के परवाह रास्तों को ढूंढे आजा चल. सारा ये जहान अपना, पूरा आसमान अपना, ईंटें बादलों की होंगी, नीला हो मकान अपना. बस जील जिंदगी ढूंढ ले खुशी, चलता चली हुई सबसे बेखबर.
The drive is so beautiful. We decided to stop the car and soak the positive energy and vibe. And due to heavy rain, there are so many streams here and there. Absolutely fabulous.
बेफिकर ओ बेफिकर
So we are just 10 kilometers away from Agumbe sunset point and crossing through the jungle, and suddenly it has become overcast. There's a rain forecast in the afternoon. Agumbe observes, I think, second or third highest rainfall in India. 𝕊𝕐𝕗𝕦𝕣𝕒 nature camp. So there is a JLR camp over here. If you want to stay inside this jungle, you can definitely book it. We are going through 𝕊𝕐𝕚𝕣𝕦𝕣 Wildlife Sanctuary, and very soon we will cross the sunset point of Agumbe and then continue towards 𝕊𝕒𝕟𝕢𝕚. From there we will go to Belur and then hit the national highway.
My calculations did not go well. Just before hitting the Ghat section, the drizzle started. But still I was not aware what was waiting ahead. Soon the drizzle became heavy downpour. And more we ascended, the rain grew stronger and stronger. The visibility became quite poor, and navigating the narrow, twisting road became a nerve-wracking experience.
It has become so difficult to drive, but we cannot stop here at this time. So we are out on the plains now. It was very, very scary. We just stopped here to have some tea to recollect our nerves because everybody is shaken up to the core. Anyway, it seems the rain will continue. It's heavy rain over here. Now I'll try to maintain a steady speed. I'll not rush. If you want a safer drive, I would say during rainy season, if there are rain forecasts, avoid Charmadi for sure and then avoid Agumbe. Better take the Sree Ghat and 𝕊𝕒𝕚𝕝𝕦𝕣𝕒𝕟𝕢𝕚 route.
Even after hitting the plain, the heavy rain continued, but I was enjoying the drive through such lush green profile. At this point, we had to leave the highway and take a diversion towards 𝕋𝕙𝕡𝕦𝕣. The route led us through picturesque village and lush farmlands, making it a truly enchanting drive. However, I would advise against taking this path after dark because certain stretches of the road felt quite desolated and isolated.
It is close to 3 p.m. now and we are at Balehonnur. Stopped here for our lunch. Everybody was feeling very hungry. So we found out this hotel, Sree Panjurli family restaurant. Let's see what do they have. So we had a very good lunch at the Panjurli family restaurant. The food was really nice, quantity was good, reasonably priced, and the service was very good. So if you are driving on this road between Agumbe and Belur, you can stop by here, have your lunch. Now we will continue our journey. It will take another 6 to 6.5 hours to reach home. So let's start.
We were driving through the beautiful jungles and plantations of Chikmagalur district at this point. The road weren't great, but the drive was peaceful and enjoyable. However, I strongly recommend not driving here at the night for safety.
So folks, after driving on the state highway and the internal village roads for last 3 hours, so now we are hitting NH73. We have reached Belur. Home will be another 4 hours and 40 minutes from here. So stay tuned, stay with us. Now we are driving on the newly laid Hassan ring road, and this way we could be, bypassing the traffic of Hassan. Now we are hitting NH75. So it will be straight drive from here to Bangalore. Around 120 kilometers till we reach 𝕊𝕐𝕚𝕚𝕣𝕦𝕣. I see good amount of traffic because this being a long weekend, a lot of people are returning to Bangalore from their vacations. So now we are crossing 𝕊𝕐𝕚𝕚𝕣𝕦 toll. It took half hour more than usual to reach this point due to heavy rain. We drove through Sree Ghat while going to Udupi and came back through this way, Agumbe. My bit of advice, plan appropriately because 80 to 90% of the Sree Ghat section and up to Bangalore is ready. If you are looking for a safe drive, you don't want to drive on narrow roads, then you should take that one. Agumbe is very scenic. The road is narrow. It is not a national highway for most of the part. The road is narrow, but it is very scenic. But the problem is if it rains, it becomes very difficult to drive on Agumbe road. So while planning for your journey, consider these points. Do check weather forecast. If you see there is heavy rain forecast, I would rather say don't take Agumbe one. So let's continue our journey.
I think you have enough information to plan for your drive from Udupi to Bangalore via Agumbe. If you found this episode useful, please give it a like, and do leave your comment. If you want to be part of our road trips, please consider subscribing to our channel. Until we meet again, stay safe and stay happy.